Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin read by Miranda Blair. President Ram Nath Kovind will address the nation today on the eve of demitting office. The address will be broadcast from 7 p.m. on the entire national network of All India Radio and telecast over all channels of Doordarshan in Hindi, followed by the English version. AIR will broadcast in regional language versions from 9:30 p.m. onwards on its respective regional networks. Meanwhile, parliamentarians bid a fond farewell to the outgoing President Ram Nath Kovind at the Central Hall of the Parliament yesterday. In his address, the President called upon political parties to rise above partisan approach and think about works needed to be done for the development and welfare of the people with the spirit of nation first. He said that the right to protest should be exercised always in Gandhian ways. The President expressed his gratitude to all parliamentarians, saying that it would not have been possible for him to discharge his responsibilities without their support. He said that during his tenure, he tried to discharge his duties with full efficiency, and all former presidents of India were his source of inspiration. The government has amended the flag code of India to allow the tricolour to be displayed in the open and on individual houses or buildings day and night. The provision earlier allowed the flag, when displayed in the open, to be flown from sunrise to sunset as far as possible. Now, a member of the public, a private organization, or an educational institution is allowed to hoist the flag on all days and occasions, ceremonial or otherwise, consistent with dignity and honor of the national flag. The move comes ahead of the 75th anniversary of Indian independence. The Flag Code of India was earlier amended on December 30th, 2021, allowing the use of polyester apart from cotton, wool, silk and khadi for making hand-spun, hand-woven and machine-made flags. The All India Power Engineers Federation has urged the Union Government not to introduce the Electricity Amendment Bill 2022 in Parliament without seeking the views of stakeholders. After the 14th General Conference of the MEECL Engineers Association in Shillong, Chairman of the All India Power Engineers Federation, Shailendra Dubey, said that the proposed amendment bill needs wider consultations, including the views of the other ministries. He said that the centre's move will encourage privatization of the public sector undertakings, which will in turn have a negative impact on the consumers, especially the BPL families or the lower income groups. He also urged the Meghalaya government to write to the Prime Minister to oppose the proposed bill. In Manipur, 79 people have been tested positive for COVID-19 during the last 24 hours, and the total number of active cases has increased to 1,026. 1,070 samples were tested for the virus in the last 24 hours, with a positive rate of 7.7%. No death cases were reported in the last 24 hours. The death toll remained at 2,124 in the state. 93 COVID-19 patients were also discharged during the last 24 hours, and the total number of recovery patients was 1,35,748. The total number of infected persons has increased to 1,38,468. Meanwhile, Meghalaya reported 95 new cases yesterday, taking the number of active cases to 528. 27 persons have recovered and one death was reported, which took the total deaths in the state to 1,600. National Broadcasting Day was observed yesterday. On this day, in 1927, the first ever radio broadcast in the country went on air from the Bombay station under a private company, the Indian Broadcasting Company. The Indian State Broadcasting Service became All India Radio on the 8th of June 1936. All India Radio has been serving to inform, educate and entertain the masses, truly living up to its motto, Bahujana Hatya, Bahujana Sukhaya. On the occasion, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur addressed a function at Ashwini Bhavan in New Delhi. The minister sounded a cautious note to the media, saying that if somewhere a wrong perception is created about private media with utterances of media trials, then they need to introspect about their functioning. The minister lauded All India Radio News and DD News, saying that they are known for providing authentic news to the people. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin, which came to you from the Shillong station of All India Radio. Have a nice day.